this was the main reason we broke up together, and she decided to break up. How would you work towards something that's the outcome is not guaranteed?
Just finish before even reaching failure. But the form is correct, everything is perfect actually. But just because you made that with your face doesn't mean that's failure. So boys, time for the shake right now. Maybe you're seeing my legs, I don't know. I used to wear these glasses, okay, and my hair I used to put it like this, and I was skinny as fuck. No one looked in my way.
Good morning, 5 a.m. wake up. Can't wait to beat the whole day and just work and stuff. No job today, that's why I woke up kind of late, because I also slept late at around 10. Yes, 10 is late for me. I usually sleep at around 8. But yeah, this day gonna be massive. Gotta do my morning routine, get into clients' work, and then, yeah, dive immediately. You know, like, I really didn't want to wake up, but I know that if I don't, I'm gonna feel like shit. And yeah, that's what I did. So why do I do my morning push-ups? It's pretty obvious. You know, as you can see, the energy I'm just flowing through. Because doing push-ups, it's called oxidation push-ups for a reason, okay? It oxidizes the blood in your body and the oxygen, where it gives you that hit of energy. And, you know, it just feels so good, like, the blood is already flowing throughout my body right now. I feel more energized, especially if you are trying, like if you're sleeping and you do that, you wake up instantly. And yeah, like you just tell yourself that your body is the most important thing for you in the day. That's why I start with it, okay? And for the maximum effect about the energy, and yeah, so by note, don't just like, do 100 push-ups, no. Don't fatigue yourself, do just kind of some push-ups. When it starts to feel hard, you can already feel pumped. And yeah, for maximum effect, I also do a cold shower. I'm breathing heavily. I also do a cold shower, which I'm gonna do right now. That way I'm gonna be 10 times more energized. Sleep is gonna get away from my eyes, and I'm gonna be ready to conquer my day. Yeah, so finished my cold shower right now. I feel absolute amazing. I don't know how guys don't be doing cold showers, like genuinely. You are missing on a lot of energy not doing cold showers. Is it hard at the beginning? Definitely. As you can see in the video, I didn't want to do it, like I got stunned. This happens to me every single time, not just like today, and I'm just training myself to winter, because in winter it's gonna be even more beneficial because it makes your body resilient towards cold. You don't even feel much cold, just like other people do. Okay, that's very, very, very good about it. And yeah, like, it's just like, do I want to do it? I really do. But when I come to that moment where I want to be under the shower, my mind just starts fucking it up. Like, yeah, man, like, just let's do it. A little bit of cold at the beginning, and then warm, and then cold. No. Okay, that's what I was doing, but right now I only do cold, which is only 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's it. 1 minute and 30 seconds. And that code that says 30, what does it say? What does it say? 30 years, no, 5 years of pain for 50 years of pleasure, or 5 years of pleasure for 50 years of pain. This is absolutely not 5 years. This is 1 minute. 1 minute for 24 hours. Let's say 16 hours of pleasure, or 1 minute for 16 hours of pleasure. Yeah, that's it. That's my code. Okay. So yeah, trust me, start doing cold showers. If you can't do it cold immediately, just do it warm at the beginning and then start with it cold. Okay. So yeah, and you don't have to be like, like, start doing everything clean in this. Like, you could just only throw cold water on your body just to warm yourself up. If you don't want to put shampoo, if you don't want to do it on your body and stuff, just like cold water on your body. Okay. And then, like, in the early mornings after you finish everything, or when you're going out or something, you have warm shower. It's okay. But it's very, very important to have a cold shower in the morning. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قالوا آمنا برب العالمين رب موسى وهارون. قال فرعون آمنتم به قبل أن آذن لكم إن هذا لمكر مكرتموه في المدينة لتخرجوا منها أهلها فسوف تعلمون. لأقطعن أيديكم وأرجلكم من خلاف ثم لأصلبنكم أجمعين. قالوا إنا إلى ربنا منقلبون. وما تنقم منا إلا أن آمنا بآيات ربنا لما جاءتنا. ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وتوفنا مسلمين. وقال الملأ من قوم فرعون أتذر موسى وقومه ليفسدوا في الأرض ويذرك وآلهتك. قال سنقتل أبناءهم ونستحيي نساءهم وإنا فوقهم قاهرون. I was journaling just like I do every single day to get the ideas flowing out of my mind. And I think this is the most time I write. Page and a little bit. But I'm gonna go over through what I've written to emphasize on some points, so you guys might understand some things, okay? I certainly wrote what I did yesterday, okay, when I finished work, went to the gym, and then took my nephew to take pictures of him for his school. Fuck schools, but anyway. Okay, put in some work. Yeah. One thing I said is that I'm gonna be doing this, what I'm doing right now, forever, until it works out. no matter if it takes 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, I'm gonna keep doing it. You have to have this mindset of, I don't fucking care how long this will take, I'm gonna make it happen in everything. Because Alex Hormozy once said it, the guy who can keep putting in the work for the longest period of time with the same intensity is gonna eventually win. Okay, it's not like, yeah, I did this for 2 months and it didn't happen, then you stop. No. It should be going for months or even years without seeing results, because eventually you're gonna see results. You put in so much amount of value that it's gonna be unlogic for you to not see any results. Okay, so this just tells me that what I'm doing right now is that I took a gap year from college. I didn't go to college, and I want to do this full time, which is fitness coaching, help others get in shape as well, just like I did for myself, because I know how to do so. Like, I have so much knowledge, and couple of reasons I'm gonna be doing this, even if it takes 3 years and I don't see results, is for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I'm gonna be in 5 times better shape than I am right now. Okay, the amazing thing with fitness is that every single year you look back at the past year and you say, like, was that me? Like, fuck, because you keep progressing, your body keeps changing. Okay, so I'm gonna be in 5 times better shape. That's something good for me to post on social media. And number 2, it's, imagine I'm making money doing something I love, and just because I decided to go to the gym, and I'm helping others do the same. Like, what business model is more enjoyable than this? Okay, number 3, people are already wasting 3 to 4 years in college trying nothing, and I'm here stacking the skills to make this shit work, and it eventually will. Okay, imagine people in 3 to 4 years of college, they convince themselves they are learning something, and they are not. Yes, they're gonna finish what they learn and go to a work or job and apply it right there, cool. I'm not saying anything, but you didn't learn anything for the practical life, any practical skills, any social media skills, because that's where life is going, not behind a desk, you're just sitting down on a computer. Fuck it. So I'm stacking so much skills in those years that it's gonna be impossible for me to lose. Okay, like, this is amazing. Imagine, even if it works out after three years, I'm gonna be in a position where I'm making better than 90% of graduates. Okay, and I can guarantee you this is gonna take less than a year. Just give me some time. And I wrote about my ex. You might say, like, why you always talking about her? Because I really love her so much, I swear. But she didn't understand that. Okay, I keep stalking her pictures, her TikTok, everything. I loved her so deep, man. I just smelled her hair dye that I still have. I still have the hair dye she gave me the first time we hang out together. I also have tons of pictures together I wanna keep for memories and motivation. No one understands girls. No one. They are all right now feminists, like, we don't want guys to control us. That's not called controlling. This was the main reason we broke up together, and she decided to break up. Because she was saying, like, you want a girl that doesn't go out, that doesn't go talk with the guys. Yeah, I do. Go find I'm gonna find. You're not just like something special. Those girls are existing. It's just that you don't want to change. And if you love me so much, that's how I see it, you would change for me. Just like I changed for you. Just like I accepted you doing some things, even though I don't want you to do them. You still did them. Okay, and what pisses me even more is that she's started to say sorry for things and then did worse than them. Imagine I caught her recording a video with two guys at work. Like, genuinely, what would be my reaction be? Should I, yeah, like, good luck. Yeah, I'm proud of. It pisses me off. Okay, and girls, there's a quote that says, one man just built a fence around his house to protect his wife from wolves. And his wife thought that he's building that fence to control her, so she broke down the fence and the wolves ate her. The same thing with what's happening right now in the world, not just me with my past girlfriend. I don't like saying ex, my past girlfriend. Is that I do all of this not because I want to control you. Like, you don't know how guys look at you. I am a guy and I know that. I know how I used to look at girls before, in a fucking nasty way. The same thing guys look at you. Don't tell me that, yeah, I'm just wearing good. Even if you're wearing good, guys are gonna look. Okay, you posting pictures on Instagram, why? What's the point of it? What's the point of it if you don't even send them to me in the first place? Like, you don't send them to me before you post it. Yeah, I got tired of this shit. And even if she came back right now, I would say no. Unless you want to change and follow my standards, I'm not gonna just get back with you. Because girls will not understand that we are doing all of this for them, not for ourselves. And she wants a guy that gives her freedom to do whatever she wants, to hang out with whoever she wants, and him just be a fucking pussy that he doesn't speak up and tells her, yeah, do whatever you want, wear whatever you want. He just wants her for her body. I think that's what girls want right now because they are still young. But when they get older, they're gonna realize that every single word we were saying is absolutely right. So I want to talk about some things I've written down from the book I'm reading. The Mountain is You. That might really shift the way you think, okay? I might explain them, I might not. So, your life is measured by your outcomes, not intentions. It's not about what you want to do or would have done but didn't have the time. It's not about why you thought you couldn't. It's just whether or not you eventually did it. You want to be in a good shape. Good. Everyone wants to be in a good shape. It's not just about your intentions. It's about, are you in a good shape or not? Are you working towards that or not? Or are you just saying to yourself, yeah, man, I don't have time. If I just have the time. You're still out of shape. Whatever you say, if you're not working towards it, you're still out of shape. I don't know who's coughing. Anyway. It's very hard to show up as the person you want to be when you are surrounded by an environment that makes you feel like the person you aren't. This is so deep. This is really so deep. I don't think I should explain this, like it's obvious. As scary as it might be to not be great at something initially, or perhaps even a loss, it is even worse to fail by virtue of never trying and always playing small. Like, absolutely. You know, so much people just fail in their heads before they even try. Yeah, man, I can't do this. Who said that? Who the fuck decided that? Did you try? No, you didn't. You already failed before you even started. So, that's another thing. Yeah, man, I can't get in shape. You'll never get in shape if you say that. Why? Because you're telling yourself that you don't have the power and your body is gonna act in alignment. How would you work towards something that's the outcome is not guaranteed? You know, and you already failed before you even started. This is where most people don't even try. They say, I can't do this, just because they said it in their mind, when in reality they didn't even apply. Failure is inevitable, but you have to make sure it's happening for the right reason. You are waiting for someone else to open a door, offer approval, or hand you the life you have been waiting for, instead of you fucking creating it for yourself. There's a quote that says, you don't choose yourself, you are not chosen, you choose yourself. We are not held back in life because we are incapable of making a change. We are held back because we don't feel like making the change, and so we don't. Okay, everyone wants to make a change, but not everyone feels like making a change. Okay, everyone wants, always talking about the physique part. Everyone, like, let's talk about being rich. Everyone wants to be rich. Okay, like, but do they actually feel like they want to be rich? You know what do I mean by this? Do they actually feel that they feel like putting the work, waking up early every single day to pursue their dreams, you know, sacrificing hangouts, sacrificing their money that they spend on bullshit, sacrificing so much things to actually become rich? Are they ready for this? I don't think so. That's why they don't feel like it. Okay, like, that's the thing, you know, people always choose comfort over suffering. That's us as normal human beings. But anyone who has become great in every area of life always shows discomfort. Learn to take action before you feel like doing it. Taking action builds momentum and creates motivation. These feelings will not come to you spontaneously. You have to generate them. You have to inspire yourself. You have to move. You have to simply begin and allow your life and your energy to reorient itself to prepare the behaviors that will move your life forward. Sure, others can make you feel bad with their comments or ideas, but even their worst judgments tend to be neutralized when we accept ourselves and feel proud of what we are, of who we are. My handwriting is fucking shit. Yeah, now I understand why teachers used to shit at me in school and don't even correct my papers. Instead of trying to battle, resist, and avoid what we cannot control, we can learn to simply shrug and say, if it happens, it happens. What happens when we start to chase what we really want? We resist doing the work it takes to actually get it because we are so afraid of not having it. Any brush with failure makes us resent our effort and tense up, which is absolutely right. We always think about the bad scenarios that might happen if you don't reach what we want, and that's why we end up not pursuing them at all. Because we think that the amount of work we're gonna put in is gonna become useless if we don't achieve our goals, which is total bullshit. You grow as a person by failing. What you're doing every single day. I want to say something about the code that I just said, because I've been trying business models for the last 2 years, you could say, or 1 year. Yes, I didn't have the mindset I have right now, but I went into undertakes university. I spent so much money on courses, on mentorships of copywriting, and then eventually I quit copywriting. Now I'm doing fitness coaching. You know, I'm still trying. Even though I saw failure, I'm still going. Most people, when they see failure, they just quit and they say, yeah, man, I wasted my time. No, you didn't. I would have not been here if I wasn't introduced to Andrew Tate's University in the first place. Because he opened the online money making thing for me, the mindset and everything. Okay, so don't see that you are wasting time on something. See it as it's teaching you a lesson for something in the future. What you do every single day accounts for the quality of your life and the degree of your success. It's not whether you feel like putting in the work, but whether or not you do it regardless. Man, those quotes fucking hit hard. I want to repeat it. What you do every single day accounts for the quality of your life and the degree of your success. What you do on a day-to-day basis in everything you are trying to achieve, in your physique, the same thing, what you do on a day-to-day basis. Not when you do 2 days a week and the rest 5 days you just don't. Okay, not because you did cardio for 2 days a week, not because you ate good for 2 days a week. It's what you do on a day-to-day basis for the long period of time. It's not whether you feel like putting in the work, but whether or not you do it regardless. The cultural obsession with chasing happiness, shielding oneself from anything triggering, and the idea that life is primarily good and any challenge we face is a mistake or faults of fate are what actually weaken us mentally. You know, people have that thought of like, yeah, life is rainbows and sunshines. You know, you have to live life being happy, at peace. I don't believe in that. Okay, especially as a man. Yes, girls might actually follow their feelings, do whatever they want, but we as men are here for one main reason: to pursue God, to become the best version of ourselves, to protect our family and loved ones, to provide for them, to become in the best possible shape, and more likely to suffer throughout everything, because we grow by suffering. The idea of a man that, yeah, man, I'm just like, yeah, let me watch some Netflix, let me just eat, let me go out. Yeah, I already have a secure job. No, it doesn't work like that. Even the guys who you see are millionaires, do they do that? Like, genuinely. Most of them don't. Most of them keep pursuing greatness because this is what actually got them there in the first place. Challenging themselves and getting getting better as a person every single day. And that shit is way more fulfilling than reaching what they want. I'm telling you, everyone says this, that they buy the Lamborghinis, they buy the houses, and they don't get fulfillment. The fulfillment they get is from still pursuing greatness and suffering every single day.
Like that, scroll, you don't care. And then your videos don't get pushed. Yeah, that just thinks you like to hear shit. And if you don't, we're in a day of people like to see with the eyes that like flash things, they like to hear shit. And if you don't present yourself like that, scroll, you don't care. And then your videos don't get pushed.
Oh, finished my working session right now. I don't know if you can see me well, but I hope you do. So this is the milk that one of the farmers came and he brought us this. Okay, it's raw. We need to put it on the stove. What is it? To heat it up. Yeah, to remove the bacteria and stuff. And I'm gonna prepare breakfast. Don't tell me the battery is full. Okay, I'm gonna prepare my breakfast right now. Beef with some eggs. Okay, before I go continue do some clients work. One of my clients sent me his form. Okay, I told him to record his form while working out so I could fix it for him if he has any mistakes and stuff. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna cook my meals right now and talk a little bit. Yeah. So when it comes to food, I have a rule that I swear by, which is, you can see, okay, which is I buy my foods in bulk. Okay, I have around 3 of these left in the fridge. These are burger patties. I have around in the freezer. I have around 3 left because I buy these in bulk. Where I don't buy just for one day, because if I buy for one day, then I have to buy every single day, and I don't have the time to do that. And sometimes I'm gonna forget. Yeah. So when I forget, I'm gonna end up skipping. Okay, I'm telling you, because I'm gonna see what's the best thing and the easiest thing and stuff, so I'm gonna be doing it. So I buy in bulk, so I have every single day and save myself time, effort, and stress and everything. So I buy 2 kilograms of these that last me around 20 days. Okay, and the milk, the same thing. This is 5 kilograms of milk. I only need around 450 milliliters of milk a day, so this is gonna last me for around 10 days. And my mom uses uses this to make some type of cheese using this. And yeah, this is around 76 kilogram, and this 123 grams. Should I keep it? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Now I put them on the stove with some olive oil drizzle. Okay, on a low this again in the freezer. And here they are. As you can see, very low fire. I put a drizzle of olive oil right now. Oh, you didn't see, but anyway. And then I'm gonna try putting some seasonings today because I normally don't do that. And yeah, you might be asking why I eat this in the morning. Like, what's just sit down and explain this to you. What's the point of it? You know, why do I eat this breakfast and not something else? Even though I have access to so many things. So, my main concern is I want something on breakfast that doesn't take time to do. Okay, I don't want to be doing some, you know, like avocados, cut avocados and steak. I don't want to do. First of all, like I don't really have the budget to do so. Gonna be honest with you. Second of all, I want things that are so high in protein. I don't care about calories because I'm gonna get calories either way. But so high in protein, so I overload myself in the day. Especially, okay, this sounds sad. Okay, because I'm gonna get my calories no matter what. But protein depends on what my mom said, what my mom does. Okay, that was back then, but right now, I get my protein in before it's even 11 a.m. You could say so. I have this, which is 40 grams of protein, 4 eggs and 100 grams of burger patties, and my shake, which is around 60 grams of protein. I easily have 100 grams of protein before it's even 11 a.m. So you could say I already secured my protein goal for the day. Okay, because on lunch I don't know what my mom makes, as I said, but on dinner I could eat whatever I want. So I'm gonna still hit my protein and calories. Okay, so it's as easy as that, and it doesn't take time, and it tastes amazing, especially on days like this where I'm staying at home. I don't have work. I want something that doesn't bring me brain fog and make me lose focus. Okay, so this is pissing. I have to get up, speak. Where I don't lose focus. Okay, and if you eat carbs in the morning, you're gonna lose focus. You're gonna feel sluggish. You're gonna feel bloated. You're gonna feel bad, and yeah, that's why I don't basically do it. Has around 1 gram of carb only, because I don't even eat it with bread. I eat it with a fork and a knife. And yeah, that's simply why. It tastes amazing. I've been following this for the last couple of months. I don't change it, because why the fuck would you change something that's already working? You know, honestly, if you are seeing results with something, why would you change it? Is it getting boring? Yeah, I don't fucking care. Am I a girl to just follow my feelings and how I feel? No, I care about my results more than how I feel. Sometimes they get boring, but sometimes they still taste amazing. Okay, so yeah, I finished my meal. I didn't want to record because I wanna like taste and stuff. I put some seasonings and it tasted like absolute shit, but anyway. No one is home actually, but I'm feeling like there's someone at home, but there's no one. Yeah, my mom and dad went to my thanks God they went so I can record. They went to my sister's house. They are ordering some chickpeas and what is it called? It's called ful and hummus in Lebanese. Maybe you probably don't know it, but they told me like go with us and stuff. I told them no, I have work, and you know that I don't skip meals. Sometimes they reach a place where they don't ask me because they know that the answer is no. Okay, I value my meals over everything, to the point where I literally say no to anything that's not getting me closer to my goals. Like that's physically or financially or mentally or whatever. You know, I say no to parties. Why? Because that's not who I am. That gets me further from my goals. It wastes my time. I say no to eating out 99% of the time because it also doesn't align with me being healthy. Okay, I say no to my cousin telling me to hang out at 9 p.m. because that's gonna drive me away from my schedule, which I wake up at 4 a.m. and sleep at around 8 p.m. every single night. Okay, so you have to learn to say no. Because at the end of the day, it's about what you're not doing more than what you're actually doing. You're not skipping meals, you're not skipping the gym, you're not staying up until 2 a.m. You're not you're not drinking alcohol. Okay, you're not wasting your time. It's more about things that you are not doing other than the things that you are doing, the things that you want to give up on and sacrifice instead of things that you want to do, because this is way harder, I'm telling you. Okay, saying like I wasn't born with the thing that yeah, I say no for all of these. No, I was the guy who was literally eating shit before. I used to eat whatever I want. I used to eat breakfast, milk for breakfast and cereal every single day when I was young. And no one, I didn't think about I'm gonna reach a place where I have a digital balance and I'm gonna start weighing food. I didn't think about that, but it happened. And yeah, you know, I evolved so much because back then I told you I was eating randomly. Like I was seeing it as a blessing because I was skinny and I wasn't gaining weight. Everyone was seeing it as a blessing. You know, we wish you had your body, you eat whatever you want and don't gain weight. And I still see this as a blessing because I can still eat whatever I want right now. Definitely taking calories into consideration and stuff. I can still eat whatever I want. And even if I don't track calories, I'm not gonna gain weight. And my whole concern is to bulk up and gain muscle right now, but I can still do that. Because, like, this is just my body. Okay, yes, if I exceed my calorie, I'm gonna gain weight, which 90% of people don't understand that if you exceed your caloric maintenance, you're gonna gain weight. Okay, but this is not who I am anymore. I am not anymore the guy who opens the fridge and sees some chocolate bar and eats that, and after an hour opens the fridge and sees some, some fruits and I'm not that guy anymore. I am working with a structure that gets me closer to my goal. I don't do shit randomly anymore.
Okay, first thing with this video is that you didn't reach failure. I saw you didn't reach failure. Just finished before even reaching failure. But the form is correct and everything is perfect actually. But just because you made that with your face doesn't mean that's failure. Actual failure is not being able to lift the weight at all anymore. Okay. With the tension, I'm gonna show you like when you're going down, you're just doing like this. Okay, keep your forearms under the tension and go up. And you are swinging, okay? If that means you have to lower the weight, lower it. But aim for the 6 to 8 rep in a good form. That was my whole thing. Be in a good form. It's not necessary to lift some heavy weight when your form sucks, okay? So do that, like you're just doing it right, but go up and go down slowly instead of letting the weight go make you go down. Let it, you just control it and make it go down, okay? If you have any questions about this, let me know. Guys, dying for the shake right now. Maybe you're seeing my legs, I don't know. Okay, so 1000 calories, 60 grams of protein. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I do this every single day and I take it with me to work. Okay, 60 grams of oats. How the fuck do you know that they are 60? I can measure them through these razors inside. Okay, now, what the fuck? Okay, let me blend them more. Smooth. Okay. I've been working on my clients. Okay, it's currently around 12 a.m. I watched YouTube. I watched one of the calls in my mentorship. I also I need that balance. Yeah, I was also seeing my client's form. I told him to record videos of his form of my new client to make sure he's doing everything right, because he wasn't actually. So that's why I sent him videos It's bringing the form for him and everything. And yeah. Now, doing the shake, 12 a.m. I'm going to eat at my cousin's house today, and then I'm going with my friend at around 5 p.m. I haven't seen this friend since the last day of school. Okay, we were the guys who just, escaping from the class and sleeping inside the class, and like the clowns of the class and stuff. It was really amazing. I miss those days. I swear. Like, fuck. I really miss them so much. One thing I regret is that. Okay. One thing I regret the most is that we didn't take the most out of our days. Like, we didn't make so much good memories, and that's why it pisses me off the most. I wish I could go back in time. So if you're watching this and you're still in school or college or whatever, please make the most out of your days. Like, literally live it to the fullest. If they are going to trips and stuff, go to trips with them. Don't say, no, I'm logged in. Like, go. Even though I was logged in, but I literally regret not going. Because really, it's so damn, man. Like, especially when I was talking with my girlfriend back then. At that time, she was in my class, and everything was amazing. And like, we were having fun, especially me and this friend. Damn, it was amazing. And the moment, I was about to cry. I swear I was about to cry when it was the last day of school, not exams, because we had exams after school. I swear I was about to cry. I swear. Because like, all of these memories are gonna go. And I still have pictures. And I really still have pictures. And one thing I'm so glad, I'm actually not worried. I regret not doing in my whole life, take more pictures of myself. Especially when I started skinny. Do you know that I have a couple of pictures only that I have taken on my own phone? That when I was skinny or working out at the gym. I have no picture when I started working out at the gym. And I regret that so much. That's why I keep capturing as much moments as you can. Because you don't know when you're gonna use them later on. Okay, now for the ingredients, what did I do? 40 grams of peanuts, 2 bananas, around 130 grams, scoop of whey protein. It tastes like ice cream, fucking love it. And 60 grams of oats, 450 milliliters of whole milk, half, it's in French, half fat milk. What else should I do? Nothing for now. 1000 calories, 60 grams of protein. It's done. Yeah, amazing tip. I wanted to share this on my stories and I'm gonna share it right now. Yeah. Let the shake marinate. Literally, if you are taking it to work or to college or whatever, let it marinate. Just leave it, when you just put it. I hope, oh fuck. It's gonna get full, so I have to drink this. Yeah, so let it marinate. Leave it in the fridge. I'm not saying for a whole day, but like for 1 to 2 hours, and then drink it. You're gonna see how amazing it tastes. I swear it tastes 10 times better than it usually does. If you drink it immediately. Okay, and the structure and everything is gonna get combined together, so it tastes so amazing. Do that. You could do it overnight for the next day, or you could do it 2 hours earlier before you take it wherever you go. Cause I do it, I take it to work immediately, and then I leave it in the fridge at work to drink it after 2 hours or 3 hours, depends. And it tastes 10 times better. So try this. And if you're not even taking a shake, like what the fuck are you doing, man? 1000 calories, 60 grams of protein. Who refuses to do that? Since I discovered this, I never stopped doing it. It tastes amazing and it helps me get closer to my goals. Yeah, honestly. Like looking back and telling you that I'm always thinking about her and stuff. Even though it feels so bad to keep thinking about her and having the memories and stuff, but the feeling of even having such a girl look at me is a blessing by itself.
You know, what do I mean by this? Because if you came to me 3 years back then and told me that everyone at school the past year would be looking at me and asking for my Instagram and asking their friends, I'm talking about girls, and asking their friends about me, I wouldn't believe that. Because I was in the exact same school in the 7th grade and the 8th grade and 9th grade, and no one gave a fucking shit about me. I used to look like a douchebag. Like, I mean it by every single words. I used to wear these glasses, okay? And my hair, I used to put it like this. And I was skinny as fuck. No one looked in my way. And then I came back 3 years later, the most jacked version of myself, with the highest confidence, with the best looking guy. And suddenly everyone loved me. And yeah, I kept asking for my Insta. I literally rejected around 3 girls at school just for this girl. And I didn't even value that at that time. Because, like, I didn't sit down and say, like, man, 4 years ago, no one looked my way. Right now, everyone is looking my way. I'm so recognizable. I'm so presentable. Girls are looking at me. Even though that's not my main goal. Like, I don't do this for girls. I do it for myself. But this is the byproduct. Okay, being in a good shape, having the confidence. Because even if girls looked out my way back then, I didn't know, because I was too afraid to hold eye contact with girls, especially girls with my class. Literally. Okay, we used to sit like, we used to have 3 rows, okay? The first row, the second row, and third row. I used with my friend to sit at the third row, at the end of the class, like here, okay, on the wall. And a girl just sits right there, okay, like literally besides me. And I was always sitting, like, I wasn't sitting straight, because if I was sitting straight, the girl would be to the left of me. I was always sitting like this, okay, like making myself looking at the board just to avoid her, just to avoid talking to her, because I was the type of guy who gets red immediately, because I have low confidence, low self-esteem, no self-belief, looking like shit, not proud, and so ashamed of how I look like. I swear, to right now, I was literally this year sitting next to girls. You might not see it as a massive thing, but I swear, it is a massive thing. It is. And if you're passing through the same thing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You avoid girls because you are too shy, you don't have the confidence, and you look like shit, and you don't even look like, you don't love how you look like. But this year, it was massive, okay? And yeah, such a girl looking at me and dating such a girl who's so pretty. I'm telling you, she's so pretty. She's the prettiest girl I've ever been with. Like, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just thinking about, yes, I became that man and who deserves this and stuff. But from where I came, man, like, even she told me that. She saw my old Instagram account and told me, like, this is a whole fucking glow up. And I wasn't even shy to tell her about my old Instagram. I was the one who told her. She didn't find it out by herself. I told her, this is my old account. We were talking about accounts and stuff. I told her, go look at it and see how bad I used to look like. She told me, like, damn. Like, really damn, you know? So, yeah, man, trust me. Getting in shape and all of these girls and, like, if that's your goal, and like girls and attention and stuff, and even from men, you know, is a byproduct of being in a good shape and having the confidence. And how do you get the confidence? By being in a good shape. By showing up for yourself when you don't want to do that. Do you think that those 5 a.m. morning wake-ups that I do every single day, and I read, I just pray, you know, I do push-ups, I cold shower, do you think those are for nothing? Absolutely not. Those build confidence. Those build confidence, because you said you're gonna do something and you're doing it.
مش عطلة اليوم؟
لا بنسافر 11:30.
ما يا صاحبي.
السلام عليكم. ذكرتني، سألتك ولا ما سألتك؟ شو يا عمري؟ الدجاج اللي عملته امك هذيك مرة من عند مين؟ الدجاج ولا التتبيلة؟
التتبيلة هي عملتها؟
ما بعرف صراحة.
اسأله. ايه ولا أكل جامد يا الله.
طيبة؟
لا
لك صوص؟
لا ايش اليوم؟
جد؟ الحمد لله على السلامة.
الله يسلمك. عم يزاد البلاي ليست. قمر انا شايف قمر.
خيلا شو بدك؟ بدي خلص بلا لابس ولا ثياب؟
رايح يقعد هلا بستوريز.
ليه؟ شايفة؟
تصورني؟
لا
انا شو بدي نرجع
Vite et vite, c'est quoi la suite? Le temps il passe, tic et tic, c'est toi qui m'en c'est ici. Tous les jours, everyday, c'est quoi ça? Je connais là, c'est qui c'est? Son cœur est noir comme l'océan, j'irai nager, même si j'ai pas pied, palpé, j'aurais le temps de palper, bébé m'attend sur le côté. آخر همي لما انت بتغمرني حس خلقت من جديد.
عشان الأرض بتفيض هون هانتينج هون مالك؟
ما في دبانة كمان تفكروا. هذا مش دبانة إذا شيكي لحلح.
يو خارجين. Man, I just came home and honestly, we talked about a lot of things. I haven't met this friend in ages, and we talked about a lot of things. Okay, I went to my cousin, and then we went to hunt, and then, you know, yeah, just my day went like this. I'm kind of feeling bad about it, because if I just stayed home and stuff, but the thing is that, you know, I make sacrifices all day. You've seen me make sacrifices all day just to reach this moment where I could do whatever I want, even though that's not my whole point of doing it. Not because I want to do whatever I want. So, see me wake up early, finish all of the work and everything. That's why I get to enjoy this. You have to make sacrifices for whatever you want. It's 8 p.m. right now, and I came back home around 15 minutes ago because I sleep early. I could have stayed with him for a long period of time, but I didn't. So, yeah, I'm gonna write my routine for tomorrow. And that's it. As I told you, I made sacrifices for this moment where I could eat out and I could hang out. Okay, I finished every single ounce of work I have for the whole day before I went off. I still have a couple of things which I'm gonna finish right now, like set up the plan for tomorrow's morning and everything. Because if you don't have a structured day and a planned day, you're wasting time. You wake up, what the fuck I'm gonna do? It's very different to wake up, picking up your phone and scrolling, or starting immediately doing what you have to do. So yeah, as I said, if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. You know, hard decisions pay off. Hard decisions pay off. Imagine this is what for a short day only. Imagine what's gonna happen for a year if I keep taking the same decisions. And this guy has literally, he told me I want to take a cycle. I want to take steroids. I was like, are you fuck what? He told me like, man, you have the discipline, man. You have the commitment. I don't. I think if I take a cycle, I'm gonna be able to do that. And he showed me a guy who takes cycles and stuff, and it was really fucking insane. Like, yes, they are in crazy physiques, but you don't even say that they are taking steroids. They're in very good shape, but this shows that most of the guys online take steroids without you even knowing. So you don't really know who to just believe, who to not. That's why you only compare yourself to your own fucking journey. This is what I learned. Everyone is different. They might be taking cycles and lying about it. No one is going to be open about it because, you know, if he says, yeah, I'm taking cycles, people are going to say, that's why you look good. It doesn't care about your hard work. Okay, cycles help you a lot. But yeah, that's what I say. You know, once I look at people who are so in shape and like, damn, man, like, you know, I'm way too far. And I remember, I look at myself right now and back then, 3 years ago, I just say like, fuck, who am I comparing myself to? Is it my old self or these guys? Because my old self is so proud right now for where I am right now. He's so proud. He wouldn't believe that. Whether that's in my physique, in my mindset, in life, whatever. You know, so stop comparing yourself to others. Compare yourself to your own journey. Because you are the own hero of your life. Okay? You are the own hero of your life. Keep that into your mind. Your only opponent and enemy is you yesterday. Outperform this motherfucker every single day. Do harder work. So look back at yourself 365 days from now, saying like, damn. Because if you improve 1% every single day, you're gonna improve around 37.7% in a whole year. And if you stay the same, you're not gonna improve at all. You're gonna stay the same. Okay, so from 0 to 1% is so little. It's so little. But it's gonna make a massive change in that for the long term.